Welcome everybody to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. Welcome newcomers. I hope you like the channel and become part of it, one big happy family, and help out with the journey. I'd like to mention I do have a Facebook crochet group, private group. You're more than welcome to join as long as you have a profile pic, and TikTok and Instagram, and also you can follow me on my page of crochet on Facebook, all under the same name, Crochet Art Tutorial by Maggie Lopez. These are 4-ply 100% cotton thread. I am in Europe, in Portugal. My threads go by color number and not by name. So this green would be color number 23, this lavender color number 26, and of course the beige, the cream color. If you have not subscribed, please do so. Help out with the channel. Sharing is caring. Share the channel or the video, your favorite video. A lot of the videos are pretty much named under the playlist. If you want the oval, if you want pineapples, if you want baby dresses, little girl dresses, or anything, oval, square, round, rectangular, all you have to do is go to the playlist and look under the titles there. So we're going to get started. For the most part, I use 2.7 hooks, sometimes a 3, depending upon my project, and of course a small pair of scissors and a small hook to tuck in your loose ends. Thank you so much, everybody. I also want to thank everybody that has been helping out the women in need of thread, either by shipping to them or by donating money to them or for them. Normally, they will put it into my PayPal because YouTube takes, I can't remember now if it's 20 or 30% of whatever you're donating. And thank you so much for your donations. Nancy McDonald, thank you so much, sweetheart. God bless you. And for the ones that have been just putting on the videos and letting those commercials run through and helping out with the channel, thank you. God bless you on that. Let's get started, everyone. Before I do forget, all of the links are below in the description box, below the video. The TikTok, the Instagram, my Facebook group, my Facebook page, my email, and you also can order any pattern that you wish to have. I do ship them out. And also I do ship out the threads. There's quite a few of you that order threads. These are $12 a ball. They're 100 grams, equivalent to 325 yards. The shipping cost is like horrendous. So minimum order of six balls is the only way I can cover the shipping out. Okay? Because I know some of you will ask about the threads. Thank you, everyone. Okay, everyone. So today we're going to create another rectangular doily centerpiece. Now, if you use macrame, it could be a beautiful rug. So I'm going to use the 4-ply, and I'm going to try to incorporate these colors, but sometimes I change idea. Anyway, the concept will be in the purples. So we're going to get started. Thank you so much for being here. If you have not subscribed yet, please do so and give a thumbs up on the video. Thank you so much for your donations also, and for helping out the women in need of thread, of course. And if you want to help out for the other ones that haven't yet and might have a lot of thread hanging around, or you want to donate for them to get some, please. Everything is in the description box. Either you can email me and I'll give you their address. You can send it to them directly, or you can donate some money. It's not the amount, it's what you can. Anything helps. My PayPal is always, it's also below in the description box. Okay, so a small one to tuck in loose ends, of course, and a pair of scissors. These are 4-ply 100% cotton thread, similar to Aunt Lydia number 3. Aunt Lydia number 3 cotton is a little bit thicker. Your pattern does become bigger. And if your tension is extremely tight, make sure that you use a hook bigger than your normal size. Okay, let's get started, everyone. Thank you so much. Okay, everyone. So I'm using a size bigger to do that straight line. Always when you're doing a doily, doesn't matter what you're doing as a straight line, go a size bigger so it does not pull on your pattern. And I'm going to do 36 chain stitch. Okay, everyone, so I've done 38 chain stitch. This is for the wideness of the pattern, the center. If you want to go wider, then you keep adding by 4 chain. Okay, each 4 chain will give you more wideness to the base of the pattern. So for every 4 chain that you increase goes wider. So 1, 2, 3, 4 on my 5th, and I came back to my normal hook, and we're doing 1 per stitch, double crochet all the way to the end, and I'm grabbing 2 loops. That means I'm going right on the center of my stitch, or basically just leaving this bottom loop behind, and you can see the 2 up top, just so our pattern won't curve. You'll get a nice straight line. A lot of people make the mistake on grabbing just the top loop, and then it turns like a U shape. Okay, so double crochet until the end. Okay, everyone, so completed my double crochets. I have 35 double crochets. I'm gonna go up, chain 3, turn around into the next one. So I'm going to create blocks of 3 double crochet, 1 chain, skip a stitch into the next one, create again the 3 blocks of double crochet, skip 1 chain, skip a stitch into the next one. We're going to do this all the way to the end. Okay, so I'll meet you at the end. So I've done my groups of 3 double crochet, 1 chain, and skip a stitch. I have 9 groups. Turn around. I'm going to do 1, 2, 3 into the next one, double crochet, into the next one, double crochet, and inside of this chain I'm going to do 2 double crochets. So we're going to have 5 double crochets, 1 chain. I'm jumping directly into the next chain, creating my groups of 3. So we're going to have 5 double crochets at the beginning and 5 double crochets at the end also, by doing those 2 double crochets inside of the last chain. Okay, this is row 3. Okay, everyone, so as you can see, I've changed color into the purple because I wouldn't have enough of the white for this base, and then I'd be missing for further up that I want the white for. So I have a lot of this purple, decided to go with it. So 5 double crochets at the beginning, 1 chain, and create your groups. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 groups of 3, and then your 5 double crochets at the end. We're always going to alternate group of 3 and then the 5, group of 3 and then the 5. Okay, so chain 3. Hope I have enough lighting here sometimes. So now we're doing the 3 double crochets. Each row will alternate. So the next row we're doing the 5. So that means we'll be doing 2 inside of that chain stitch, coming in and doing the 3 double crochets, exactly how we have down here. 1 chain into the next one. By the way, people, this is inspired by a lot of you knows I mention her quite a few times and have created quite a few pieces from her mixed with my own, Lusvania Crochet, which I absolutely adore her. Thank you so much, Lusvania. Beautiful pattern. Okay, so I'll meet you at the end. So came to the end. Make sure you do put it right on top of that 3rd chain there. Okay, so we're going to turn around, and now we're going to do this row. So 1, 2, 3, coming in, doing that double crochet, and again 2 inside of the chain stitch, one chain, and again creating your groups. So basically, if you look at the pattern, you shouldn't be lost anywhere because you're just repeating. So you know the next row will be the groups. Anyway, I'm going to keep going, and then I'll come back to you once I'm done with the size that I want of the length of this base. Okay, everyone. So I've done 47 rows, included with the very first one. Now we're going to do the 48 row total is going to be of the 35 double crochets, exactly how we started. Okay, now here's the thing. If you want to go longer than what this centerpiece, I know my table is small, this centerpiece, this is the center, we still have a lot to work around it, right? If you want to go longer than this, then you have to multiply it by 4 rows all the time. So that means we're at 47. You have to do 4 more rows, okay? Each time you want to go within the length. And then we finish with the double crochets, the 35 double crochets. So I have 47 total. And now I'm going to do the row of the 35 double crochets. So 1, 2, 3, 1 per stitch, as we know. And inside of that chain stitch, we're going to do only 1 in order to have the right amount of the 35 double crochets. Okay? So 1 inside of the chain stitch, and then 1 per stitch. And I just realized my nail polish is matching the same color. It's got that shiny layer to it. How wonderful. I guess I'm in the purple today. Okay, so continue till the last one, then I'll come back to you. Okay, everyone. So I've done my 35 double crochet. We're going to turn it to the side because now we're going to work on the side double crochets. We're going to work 2 singles per stitch per row, not per stitch, per row. Okay, so I'm coming in back in this last double crochet I did with 2 singles into the next one. 2 singles, so 2 singles per row. And what do I mean row? These rows, okay? So 2 singles all the way to that corner, and then I'll meet you at the corner again. Okay, everyone, so I've done my sides with the 2 singles all the way to the very last one. Now we're going to turn it to the smaller side, and I'm going to do 1, 2, 3 chain. I'm going to come on that first chain that we did. Remember, the first row was just chain stitch, and I'm doing 1 single per stitch until the next corner again. So 1 single on that chain. So 2 inside, 3 chain, and the first single on that first double crochet. Okay, everyone. So I've done all my singles, and I have only that one left, which the last double crochet here. I'm not doing a single there. I'm going to do a 3 chain exactly how we did here. And I'm going to come inside of that last one, turning your work, of course, because we need to do those 2 singles, covering up that leftover thread that I had, and then continuing 2 singles per stitch again on this side, like we did with the other one. And then, of course, we're going to repeat what we've done. Actually, I'll meet you there at the corner just to make sure you guys don't get lost. So basically, doing the 2 singles 3 chain and coming in, exactly how we done with this one here. We didn't do a 3 chain here because we just started the row, correct? So I'll meet you there at the corner just to make sure. So we're getting to the last one, no different than what we did with the other one. So my 2 singles and then chain 3, exactly how we did on the other side. And coming in, that double crochet, singles all the way to the end. Like that. Okay, so 2 singles, 3 chain, and on that first double crochet. Okay, everyone, so I'm reaching the end, did my last single. We have those 2 that we started off on that double crochet, doing my 3 chain, and I'm going to close it with slip stitch on that first single, turning my pattern to the side. I'm going to go to the other next single, and I'm going to do a single and 1 chain. That would be my first double crochet. So we just went over, we skipped that first single, and I'm going to do 2 more double crochets. This is going to be the sideway double crochet. So my single 1 chain is a double crochet and then 2 more. I'm going to come back to that first one we jumped, and I'm going to stretch my thread and do a sideways double crochet. Skip a stitch into the next one and do your 3 double crochets, and then we're going to come into that one we skipped. So stretch your thread all the way to the top and do that sideways double crochet. Skip a stitch. We're going to proceed this way and all the way around, but I'll meet you at the corner so you know what we're doing next with the corner. So 3 double crochets, come on that one that we skipped, stretch, and do a sideways double crochet. Okay. Okay, everyone. So I've reached the corner, and in the corner I have 1 single left, and we have that 3 chain if you recall. Now I'm going to go directly in that 3 chain. So I'm skipping that single, and I'm going to do 2 double crochets, 2 chain, and 2 more double crochets inside of that 3 chain. So I've built a shell of 2 double crochet, 2 chain, and 2 double crochet. I'm going to skip the first single and come into the second and do again those 3 double crochets. Come in that one that we skipped, stretch your thread, and do the sideways double crochet. Again, skip a stitch into the next one, create the 3 double crochets, come into that one that we skipped, stretch your thread, and do the sideways double crochet. So I'll meet you at the corner again. Again, people, we are hitting the end there, so I'm going to do my sideways double crochet. We have 1 single left only. We're coming directly into that 3 chain again, creating that shell of 2 double crochet, 2 chain, and back in again with the 2 double crochet. So it's going to be like this in the 4 corners. Again, skipping that first one, coming into the second, working on the side again, and now it's just a repeat. So 2, and 3. Coming in that very first one we skipped and doing the sideways double crochet, skip a stitch into the next one. And this is how we're going to do all the way around. Okay, so, and you can tell that my thread has changed color too. So half is lighter and darker. I mean, how amazing is that? Just almost like my nails. Some are dark and some, I don't know if you can see, maybe with the reflection of the light. Right? Look at that. Funny. So I finished doing my shell. I'm going to come directly into that. Remember at the beginning we did a single and a 1 chain? So I'm going to come into that 1 chain and close it up with slip stitch. I'm going to cut my thread now and come in with the white. So now you just need to, my hooks are like so full of glue, so full, they're so old already. And I have new ones. It's just that I am so used to working with these old ones that I just can't help it, right? Guess it becomes part of the family. Okay, so this is what it looks like so far. How gorgeous is that, right? So coming in with the white now. So I'm going to come in the corner and I'm going to do 2 double crochet. It's going to be the shell, but I'll complete the shell when I come around at the end. So on this row, it's just 1 double crochet per stitch, nothing to it. So just 1 double crochet per stitch. No chain, no nothing, just directly into the next. It's like having 4 double crochets, right? With that sideways double crochet. And then at the corners, so we're going double crochet over double crochet. And here at the corners, we're doing the shell exactly how we have here. 2 double crochet, 2 chain, 2 double crochet, and then continue 1 per stitch. Exactly how we're doing here, 1 per stitch. Okay, so I'll meet you at the end of my row because it's just 1 double crochet per stitch and shell over shell. So okay, everyone, so pretty much getting to the end, have my shell at the corner and then 1 per stitch. Okay, here we started with that shell of 2 double crochet. I'm going to come in and do the 2 more double crochet, but we're going to close this with half double crochet, okay, because we need to stay in the center. So coming in with half double crochet, so we're in the center. I'm going to come back in, do my single, my 2 chain, and my other double crochet for that shell. I'm going to do 3 more double crochet here, 1 per stitch, so we have a total of 5. I'm going to do 1, 2, 3. Only in the corners are this way. Skip 1, 2, come in the third one, and now we're going to be doing groups of 3, not 3, sorry, groups of 6 double crochets. Okay, so we have 4, 5, and 6. 1, 2, 3 chain, skip 2, stitch, and again group of 6 double crochets. And I'll meet you at the corner. 2, 4, 6, chain 3, skip 2 stitch, or in the third one. Okay, everyone, so I'm arriving to the corner, skipping my 2, exactly like the other corner. We should have 5 double crochets. So I have the 3 plus the 2 for the shell. All 4 corners will be the same way. Coming back in, doing those 2 double crochet, and then 3 double crochet here at the beginning gives you the total of the 5. So we have the 5, chain 3, skip 2 into the third one, and create your 6 double crochet groups. I'm on my 6 double crochet, and then again, so on this side we have, not counting the corner, I'm counting the groups here, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we have 12 groups of 6. I'm not counting the corner ones, okay, just the groups of 6. On the long side, I'll let you know how many I have on the shorter side. Okay, everyone, so finishing my row, chain 2, I'm closing out this row, and I'm going to come in with the green for the leaves. So I have 4 groups on the small side and 12 groups. That means 5 loops of 3 chain, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 13 on the long side loops. Okay, tuck in your loose end. So I'm going to come in with the lime green. I'm going to do a slip stitch knot, and I'm coming in on the shorter side here. On my 3rd double crochet, I'm going to do a single and 2 chain. I'm going to work on that first double crochet here that we skipped, remember? So we're working on these now, and I'm going to do 3 incomplete double crochets, okay, and then we're going to close everything together. So I have the 3 incomplete double crochets, and now I'm closing everything together. Chain 4, I'm coming in that second double crochet that we left behind and doing the 3 incomplete double crochets and closing it together. Okay, so just cutting my thread here. Now we're going to count 1, 2 on my 3rd double crochet. I'm closing as a single, and then coming back in that first double crochet below. Make sure you don't get the back chain stuck there. Move it with your fingers and hold it there, and closing it together. We need this loose because we're working inside of here for the flowers. 1, 2, 3, 4 chain, coming into the next one, incomplete double crochet, and closing it together. 1, 2 on my third one, single, okay. I found it to be too tight, so sorry about that, people. We're going to be doing a 2 chain in between, exactly how we did here. I don't know what I was thinking. So in your third, it's a third, 1, 2, 3, single, 2 chain, and coming in again on that space, that first double crochet we skipped, with 3 incomplete double crochets, 1, 2, 3, 4 chain, coming in that second one, 1, 2, and 3, close it together, chain 2, 1, 2 on that third one, single, and then coming back in that first double crochet again. Like that. That makes more sense, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. And then that second that we had skipped, doing 3 incomplete, close it together. 2 chain, 1, 2 on my third one, single. Okay, so I'll meet you at the corner. Okay, everyone. So pretty much completed the smaller side with the leaves. Did my single on that third chain just before the corner, 2, 3 chain. Should have done 3 chain on the other one when we started, but I did 2 chain, I believe, but it doesn't matter. A single in the middle, and 1, 2, 3 chain, again skip 1, 2 into the third one. So our corner will be this way, and then 2 chain again, and repeat what we've done with the smaller side on the leaves. The 3 incomplete and 4 chain into the next one. So that's how we're going to do all the way around. The corners you already know, it's 3 chain, single, 3 chain. Okay, so here we complete it with 2 chain into the third, and then 3 single, 3 chain, single. 1, 2, 2 chain, skip 1, 2, come into the third one. 2 chain, and again into that first double crochet. One, 2, 3, 4 into the second. 1, 2, and 3. So we're going to work like that all the way around. Make sure you don't get that back loop there stuck in between your leaves. Okay, everyone. So finish the green, coming in with the mixed purple, slip stitch knot. I'm coming in, so we are on the smaller, coming in that 3 chain or the 4 chain we did, but this time we're grabbing also that back white loop. Single, 2 chain, my first double crochet. I'm going to continue to work in here a total of 7 double crochets. 4, 5, 6, and 7. I'm going to come on that very first one, and I'm going to close it in with slip stitch. I'm going to come inside of this space in here and do 3 singles. So I have my first flower done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 chain. Again, coming in the center. And continue to do your 7 double crochet. So it's always going to be a 10 chain in between them, between flowers. I have 5, 6, and 7. Coming in that first one, closing it in. Slip stitch coming in the center of that flower with 3 singles. 1, 2, and 3. And repeat again the 10 chain. All the way to the corner. Okay, everyone. So we're at the corner. In the corner ones, I have already 10 chains done, but we need 14 chains. So I have 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. We're going to turn to the bigger side. And we're going to come and work, grabbing that white loop in the back too. Once we come around the next row, this will be hidden behind that corner. So all corners are the same way, also with 14 chain. So I have 5, 6, and 7. Coming back in, the 3 singles. And this is how we're going to work all the way around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so I'll meet you at the end of my row. Okay, everyone. So I finished my flowers. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the smaller section, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 on the bigger section. So now I'm coming in with the white, and I'm going to start here on this corner. So where we have those 3 chain, or the 2 chain I should say, covering also that big chain in the back, I'm going to do 3 double crochets. So I have 2 and 3. On the 3 chain we did here, we're going to do only 2 double crochets, covering also the 14 chain on the back. Okay. I'm going to do my shell coming inside of the center here of 2 double crochet, 2 chain, and 2 more double crochet, exactly how we've been doing the shell. Only difference is we're covering the chains. Coming into that 3 chain again and doing 2 double crochet only, exactly how we have on this side. And on this 2 chain, covering also the back chain, we're going to do 3 double crochets. Sorry for the banging, people. Like that. Chain 2, go directly into that 2 chain again and do your 3 double crochets. So where we have the 3 chain, this is the 2 chain I should say, we're doing 3 double crochet into the next 2 chain and 3 double crochet. Chain 2, again behind it, covering those chains and doing 3 double crochet into the next one. So we're skipping that single and doing 3 double crochet. Only at the corners we have those 5 double crochets here. For that reason we keep up the same stitching with the 3 and 2. Okay, 3, 1, 2 chain, coming into the next one, grabbing those 2 loops, 3 double crochet into the next one, 3 double crochet. So basically the only time we're doing 2 double crochet is only on the corners on these 3 chain here, okay, because we have the center shell. So 2 and then your shell and then 2, and everything else is 3. So I'll meet you at the end of my row. Just going to repeat the corners exactly like this one. Okay. Okay, everyone. So pretty much finished all my double crochets. How stunning is that looking? Gorgeous. Okay, so on this next row, we'll be doing 1 double crochet per stitch, shell over shell. So I'm going to come back in that same stitch I've closed, single, 2 chain into the next one, double crochet into the next one, double crochet, and again. So remembering that we had those 5 double crochets here, right? Everywhere else was 6. So basically we are covering the 5 double crochets, and we also had so it's the 3 and 2 is the 5, so we're covering the 5. We also had the 6 double crochets. For that reason we're doing the 6, correct? Okay, so let's continue on, coming inside of here, doing the shell over shell, 2 chain, and again 2 double crochet, and then 1 per stitch. So this is pretty much how our corner is going to look like. Now inside of these 2 chains, we're going to do 2 double crochet, 1, 2, and then proceed again, stitch over stitch, double crochet over double crochet. I'm glad I've chosen this color of purple of base over the white, and that was because I wouldn't have enough white to cover it. I think it brings out the pattern much nicer than if it was with the white here, right? So basically crochet over double crochet and shell over shell, exactly how we did here. 2 double crochet inside of our 2 chain space, and that's how we're going to proceed all the way around. So I'll meet you at the end of my row. Okay, everyone, finished with the white. I'm coming back in with that same purple as on here, and I'm going to start off in the corner here with the shell. So double crochet, you can start off your double crochet with 3 chains however you used to, And I'm going to skip that first stitch, so we're going to repeat that sideways double crochet. So skip that first stitch, and I'm coming into the second with double crochet. So creating again those 3 double crochets as we did previously. And then I'm going to come to that one we skipped, stretch, and do a sideways double crochet. Okay, again, skip a stitch into the next one, create 3 double crochets. So this is what we're going to do all the way around. Come back to the one we skipped, stretch your thread, and sideways double crochet. Skip a stitch into the next one, come back into the one we skipped. Okay, so I'll meet you at the corner just to make sure you understood, and this will be the shell. I'll complete it once I come around it. Okay, everyone, so I've reached the corner. I skipped one, did the last 3, coming back in that one that I skipped, and did the sideways double crochet. Now I'm coming into that shell with shell, 2 double crochet, 2 chain, and 2 more double crochet. Okay, skipping that first stitch, going into the next one, creating the 3 double crochet. So we are on the long side now. Coming in that stitch we skipped, stretch, and do your sideways double crochet. Skip a stitch and continue. So this is what we're going to do all the way around. Almost knocked my light out. That's just me, people. So coming into that one we skipped, and stretch your thread. Okay, so this is what it's looking like. Isn't that gorgeous? I'm so happy I have these colors put up. They really stands out with the purples, right? Especially with this mixed purple color. Gorgeous. Okay, so I'll meet you at the end of my row. Okay, everyone, so I've reached the corner. I'm going to close in with half double crochet. This next row is going to be double crochet over double crochet. I'm going to come back in and do those 2 double crochets for the shell, and then I'll come back once I get around it, complete it. So just 1 double crochet on each stitch, nothing to it. Sorry about the banging, people. The construction here is overwhelming. Good heavens. So 1 per stitch, and then shell over shell. Okay, I'll meet you at the end. Forgot to mention, so on the smaller side we have 13 groups, and on the big side we have 29 groups. Now if you come across that you're missing a stitch or something, just add 2 together on the same stitch and you're good to go. Okay, everybody, so I finished my row and I'm coming in with a deeper purple. I've done a single and 4 chain. I'm going to come in that first double crochet with double crochet. I'm going to create a group of 3 double crochets here. 1, 2, 3, 4 chains. Skip 2 stitch, come into the third with a single. 1, 2, 3, 4 chain. Again, skip 2 stitch, come in and create 3 double crochet groups again. We're going to do this until all the way around the same way, of course, until the corners. So I'll meet you at the corner just to make sure that you're not lost. Skip 2 stitch and a single, chain 4, skip 2 stitch and 3 double crochet. So I'll meet you at the corner once I've completed my groups, my 4 chain, skip 2 stitch into the 3rd with a single. Okay, everyone, so I finished the smaller edge and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 groups of 3. I'm going to come into the corner now. We're going to do a 4 chain, 2, 3, 4, coming in the center with a single, 1, 2, 3, 4, and again coming in that first double crochet, creating those groups of 3. So on the bigger side, the longer side of the pattern, you should have 16 groups here on the long side, and here we have 8. So at the corner, 4 chain, single, and 4 chain, exactly how we are going to complete here. I've done a single 4 chain and went straight into that first double crochet. Okay, so I'll meet you at the end of my row. Okay, everyone, so finished my row. I need to do the walk in between this stitch just to get to the middle of this chain. So just doing a slip stitch in between these stitches here. I'm going to come in and I'm going to do a single, 1, 2, 3 chain. I'll complete another single once I come to it. I'm coming in the next, so 3 chain to go over, and doing 2 singles, chain 4, 2, 3, 4, coming in the next loop, 2 singles again, 1, 2, 3 chain, coming in the next loop. So this row will be like this all the way around. 1, 2, 3, 4 chain into the next one with 2 singles. Only 3 chain when you're going over the double crochet. 1, 2, 3, single and single. 1, 2, 3, 4, single and single. So I'll meet you at the corner just to make sure that you understood. Another thing I want to mention, you might come across maybe 2 corners you have an extra stitch. It doesn't matter. It doesn't change anything on the pattern, okay? Just to let you know before I forget, because sometimes I do forget these things. So on the smaller one, we arrive perfect, and on the bigger one, we need to skip, or not skip, but you'll have an extra stitch on each corner. So I arrived at the corner. We're going to do our 3 chain because we are going over those 3 double crochets, coming in with 2 singles, 1 and 2, and right at the corner, only at the corner ones. I'm getting into the bigger section. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 chain, coming into the next 4 chain with 2 singles. Okay, so only at the corner one we have 5 chain. 1, 2, 3, continue on. Again, like I mentioned before, so we have 8 groups here on the short and 16 groups of 3 double crochet on the big one. Okay, so that's all you're going to do all the way around. I'll meet you at the end of my row. Okay, everyone, so I've reached the end. Remember, we started with that single, so we're going to do another single because it's 2 singles, remember? So I'm doing the walk with the slip stitch on that single, and on that first chain, slip stitch into that second chain, slip stitch. Now I'm in the center here with a single. I'm going to do a 2 chain, and I'm coming in that 4 chain with 8 double crochets. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So 2, 4, 6, 8, chain 2, coming in that first 3 chain with single. Chain 2, coming again on that 4 chain with 8 double crochets. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Chain 2, coming in that 3 chain, chain 2, coming on that 4 chain again. So all of them will be 8 double crochets. Only the corner ones are going to be 10 double crochets. Only in the corner where we have the 5 chain. Everything else will be 8 double crochet. On top of that, where the 3 double crochets are, we have a 3 chain with single. Don't forget your 2 chain, single, 2 chain, 8 double crochet, 2 chain, single, 2 chain, 8 double crochet. Only the corner will be 10 double crochet. I'll meet you at the end of my row. Everyone, pretty much finished my row. I'm going to come in with the last one with the lighter medium like we have on the center here. Of course, you can use the green, you can use whatever colors you want. So we're not going to work on all of them, the first and the last double crochet. We're coming in that second double crochet. We're doing a single, try to hide this little thread, 1 single, 1 chain would be my double crochet, and then 1, 2, 3 chain for picot. Okay, so because this is the first one, I have to do it this way, but we'll change up a bit on the picots as we go. So my first picot, I'm coming in that 3rd double crochet, remembering we're not working the first nor the last double crochet. 1, 2, 3. Now I'm going to do my picot behind that double crochet. Okay, into the next one and doing the double crochet, 1, 2, 3 chain and picot, double crochet in the next one. So we should have 8 double crochets on the corner here, and where we have the 8 double crochets here, we should have 6. Okay, because we're not working the first nor the last double crochet. So very simple. I hope you guys enjoyed this pattern. It's absolutely stunning. I've changed a bit of the stitching, obviously. Thank you so much, Lusvania. Beautiful pattern, just the way you created it. And of course, to make it my own, I had to change the stitch a bit. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm not doing a picot on the last, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 picots going in directly into that second double crochet. No chain space. And then again, 3 chain, come behind that single, and just repeat again all your double crochets and your picots. Okay, so I'm going to continue here and then show you further up what it looks like. Okay, everyone, so pretty much this is what it's going to look like. So you'll have 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 picots on the sides, and this one you'll have 8 with 7 picots on the corners. So I'll leave the measurement below. Thank you so much for being here. Please, if you have not subscribed, please do so. It helps us out tremendously, and give it those thumbs up. It's extremely important. God bless you all. Thank you so much for your loving support and your beautiful comments, and the beautiful work that the my queens have been putting up on my crochet group. Well done, you guys rock. Seriously, beautifully done. Thank you, everyone. Until next time, God bless you. I'll have a little video and the pictures at the end in display. Bye bye, everyone.